Hi, so we're back now and we're going to do some math with some shapes, and we're going to do something called a tangram. And so a tangram we use to make shape pictures. So we're going to start with some shapes that I have cut out here, some basic shapes. We've got a triangle. If you look at the triangle and you want to tell me about the triangle, how would you describe this triangle? You could say it's got 3 sides and 3 points. I've got a few of those. I've got another large triangle here. And then I have some smaller triangles. So they're still triangles even though they're different sizes. I've also got a shape here called I'll hold it up, can you see it? A rhombus. Can you count how many sides the rhombus has? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of the lines go straight across and on the top and the bottom, and the lines on the side are kind of slanted. It's called a rhombus. A rhombus. And then this one is a square, and a square is a special kind of rectangle. Like a rectangle, a square has 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4 straight sides, and they're all the same size. So what we're going to do though is we're going to use these shapes to make some cool pictures. So for example, I'm going to do one first and you'll know right away what it is. If I take a square and I add a triangle on top of it, what have I made? Made a house. Or it also could look like an arrow pointing up. I could do an arrow to the side, maybe with the larger triangle. Got an arrow pointing. I also want to show you that you can use shapes to make a new shape. So we've got a triangle here. But look what happens when I add another triangle to it. If I add 2 triangles together, that becomes a new shape. It becomes a shape called a square. So check that out. Check that out. So you can really just play along around with these and make some new shapes. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, but looks kind of neat, I feel like. Kind of made a new design there. Or now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm going to make a boat. That kind of reminded me of making a rowboat. So if I take the rhombus and I add a triangle to it, that gives us the boat. And then what do I need up on top for my boat to sail? I need a sail for my sailboat. Maybe I'll do it like this. Like a big one and a small one. And my boat is ready to sail. So you could ask your grown-up that you're hanging out with right now if they could cut you up some different shapes, and you could use the different shapes to identify the shapes, to count how many sides each one has, to compare how they are alike and different, and to make new shapes like I did when I combined the 2 triangles to make a square, or make a cool picture out of shapes. Give it a try and show me what you come up with.